Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is
Welcome back to the dance.
Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sideline.
The fierce rival here.
Thanks, Kevin. Last season, Stephen Curry set the all-time record for
freaking Warriors.
He said, hopefully I can push it to a number that nobody else can reach. I never won.
Lady Wolf. What's the second thing, well, arguably the first thing before even my name that goes on my headstone?
I don't know.
How do I feel about the Warriors?
I don't know, John.
I hate the Warriors.
You need your help.
What?
I'm not supposed to be feeling.
Wait. Use this thing, man.
Oh, I need to flip over.
Yeah, I hate the Warriors. I've always hated the Warriors because the Cavs, you know. I was always rooting for the Cavs. I just don't like the Warriors. Never have, never will. Many playoff showdowns, many in-season showdowns, maybe many season series showdowns. Many showdowns with the Warriors in 2K and NBA Live. And I hate them. I hate them. So before you put Wolf on my headstone, you put I hate the Warriors. Okay? Dash Wolf. Okay? And then I may be dead, LOL, but I still hate the Warriors. Okay? What? What are you doing? Man, just freaking. All you gotta do is clip it or tick it. You know what I mean? Then you gotta file it. Okay?
Bob, if you use my nice
What?
mail file for it,
What?
I'll go kill you in your sleep.
You gotta file it. Well, when you kill me, make sure you get my headstone right. I hate the effing Warriors.
Oh,
Okay?
I'll take it back. Can you do my feet tonight?
Yeah, I will, okay?
Can you do my feet tonight?
Yeah, won't we, boy? Why does Papa hate the Warriors? Yeah. Many a time Little Wolf has been on Papa for these showdowns with the Warriors. And he helps me get over the hump. I've gone down to the Warriors a lot. But you know what? They still can't beat me in the playoffs.
I called myself the greatest shooter until I got that record. I'm comfortable saying that now.
I'm Steph Curry.
He's not the only one.
Yeah, pretty unanimous, David. You're right. Thank you. And the starting group for the Spurs. They've got Drummond. Murray
When I
out
play the
there
Warriors,
with
I think a
Fred
white man
VanVleet.
can't jump.
Then
He
there's
ain't
Dylan
got
Brooks.
shit.
And
He
it's
ain't got
Aaron as the
shit.
power forward. And for the Warriors, the core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Wiggins. Richard, one of the greatest coaches in the history of pro basketball, a guy you played for, Greg Popovich, on March 11th, 2022,
The Warriors.
broke the all-time winningest mark for a head coach in the NBA.
And what's so special is all of those victories are coming with the Spurs.
Give me that ball.
Because if it wasn't for me, he probably would have gotten here sooner.
Well, I think he would say that's completely not true. But he had to be one of the great coaches you played for.
It was. My career got extended because of the things that I learned in San Antonio. If I wouldn't have had that experience with him and their coaching staff, I would never have played as long as I did.
Now Murray, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who each made an All-NBA team.
This season is still only just getting underway, but as a player, RJ, how valuable is it to get things started the right way?
It is so valuable because, as coaches say, plays and
This season I can have Dylan guard Curry. I've usually put Van Fleet on. So I put Murray on. 2K has this thing where your player is bigger than their player.
Murray, no good.
They will foul.
Here's the Warriors with the ball.
So he's smaller than Murray. So
Curry dishes to Wiggins.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul.
what? Van Fleet, bro, you like missed. Like, what are you doing?
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just great awareness from
Then I'll
Curry.
put Van Fleet on Curry.
Finding his open teammates.
Free throw good. Wiggins. It ended in the bubble, but how about the Spurs playoff streak? 22 consecutive seasons, Greg, coming to an end.
Kevin, making it every year from 1998 to 2019, winning 5 titles over that span, and having the same head coach certainly helped that streak. So did having a couple Hall of Fame.
And here is Curry following Fred VanVleet's 3. Curry passes to Green. The shot misses. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
And this, the first of 3 games these two teams will play against one another this season. And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And he gets it to go.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Curry on the wing. Looking to end the run. Traps in the tray.
Just another day at the office for Mr. Curry.
Ingram outside. Fires from the wing. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
I hate the Warriors so much. I watched the Lakers beat them.
Here's Curry with the 3. And it's Ingram with the
Game
rebound.
6, I think.
Spurs leading by 6.
I looked at the score and I was like, yep, I'm going to enjoy this shit.
Kicks to Brooks. For the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Brooks has got 5 now.
Murray is capable of getting double-digit assists anytime he's on the floor because he is an unselfish point guard.
Golden State moving the ball around. From the arc. Curry with another miss.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
For 3, VanVleet. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Was surprising enough, but to get blown out like that,
I think they just got caught completely.
Well worth a second look.
and Kevin, little plays like that one will help them manage this lead heading into the half. How about the determination?
I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now here's VanVleet. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Milwaukee.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assists.
Curry's shot is good.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Murray with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. And DeJounte Murray gets
ran him over.
That is his first foul of the game. And so Green will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing here by 8. Here's Wiggins, and Wiggins throws it down.
With that height and incredible leaping ability, Wiggins can throw it down as easy as anyone. Kevon Looney may be a veteran player, but he continues to overachieve.
Just last year, he set a new career high for reboundings in a single game. As a player, it's your job to keep improving yourself, and Looney has never lost sight of that.
Here's Thompson. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. Outside Curry. to the paint. Here's Looney, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Murray surveying the D, and it's Murray with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Grant with a monster dunk to finish it off.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. What you doing, boy? What are you doing? Did you have a good nap, boy? Whoa.
Different look here for the Warriors. Saric has checked in for Kevon Looney. Kuminga comes in for Draymond Green. Gary Payton has checked in for Klay Thompson. And Paul subbed in for Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Down low. Paul can't get it to go.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
Moody's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. Payton against Murray. Shakes him. In deep. Paul drops it in.
The wily vet, Paul able to score down low.
Spurs leading by 8. Here's Murray up on top, defended by Paul. The offensive rebound, Ingram. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Huh.
Over in the corner, Kuminga. No good with the triple. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against Milwaukee. Spins. And oh, boy, contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Chris Paul picks up that one.
And it's the growth of Murray as a distributor has really proved to be a great point guard. There were questions about that early in his career.
And, Greg, you can see it. Murray has really improved his passing.
He has a great sense of the court and spacing. Reads defense as well and can direct his teammates. Could see him being an elite passer in no time.
Here's Paul, and stolen by Drummond. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Now here's Saric. Kicks it out to Paul. Clock at 6. Over Murray. And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go.
There aren't a lot of guys in this league who shoot mid-range, but Paul, he's one of them.
Murray finds Ingram. A three-pointer, no good. Warriors trail by 12. Always going up for the alley-oop here.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Murray, and there's the drive. Scores off the crossover. Murray's got his third basket of the night.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Here's Drummond. He can't hit that top. Some solid defense from Saric.
Damn.
Been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Paul passes to Moody. Some nice passing by Golden State. Back to Saric. The three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Warriors. Now here's Ingram. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Murray, no good. And here is Moody. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's San Antonio bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back right after this.
You're the beast. The beast. The beast. The beast is on fire. Yeah. I love you, boy. Tell the beast I love you. Hey. Hey.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
Yeah, baby.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Yeah.
Warriors trail by 7. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Ingram is out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Tyus Jones. And
Damn.
it's at the 3 spot.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
The Warriors have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And that one misses.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
Let's check in with our reporter.
We ain't having no 5 turnovers this
Thanks
game.
very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Brooks with the bucket.
Yeah, muscle over that little
Now,
motherfucker.
10-point Spurs lead.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
And the wide-open shot from Green. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Ingram outside. Deep.
Oh, my.
And that comes off the assist by
Jeez.
Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Here's Green. Rebound San Antonio. Ingram's got 5 rebounds tonight. The pass to Drummond. Jacks up a 3. The Warriors pull it in. On the wing, Green. He's covered by Ingram. RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
No, of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
And the Warriors making a change here. Looney's checked in. Then for the Spurs, Hayward comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Josh Richardson subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Here's Looney, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Jones, the pass to Drummond. And the basket
Yeah.
is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Curry, you know you're too small, bro. What you doing?
Control of the pace and the rhythm
What
of
are
this
you
offense.
trying to do?
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. For San Antonio, Clark, he's checked in for Drummond. Collins comes in for Ingram. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Jones. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Curry, launches it. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
And after connecting,
oh my, what a pass.
He hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And really exemplifies
That was some Kevin Love action.
Hayward is a team player, someone who enjoys
God.
his open teammate.
Oh, Murray hit it.
Here we
Okay.
are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Take a look at the Spurs.
He's not doing too bad.
A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, the Warriors, 5 games behind.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Looney.
An unselfish wing who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Now here's Murray. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
Man.
For himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And man, has DeJounte Murray blossomed Richard into a very special player or what? He's been terrific.
And this has happened because he's embraced having more responsibility. The minute you accept being a leader, the future becomes bright.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Warriors trail by 12. Looking to end his cold spell, and it's good on the layup. Curry's got 8 points.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. Curry makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense.
Now, here's Collins. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
His eyes got
He just got
wide.
baptized.
He got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Wiggins outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And this is why Wiggins has become an efficient scorer, doing a much better job with his shot quality, and loves now to attack inside.
Now here's Murray. 12 points for him. Kicks it out to Richardson. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hayward. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
And so dangerous from that spot. Hayward doesn't need a lot of separation to get his shot off.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Curry against Murray. Thompson in the corner. Here's the 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Let me just say this. Klay Thompson is one of about 10 people in NBA history that you do not want to leave open for a 3. The defense has to make it harder for him out there.
Now here's Hayward. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as the game. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Spurs also with the sub. Rose is checked in.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Hayward from outside. That's his 2nd shot.
Yes,
and his
sir.
2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now in the three-point line.
Drummond's checked in for San Antonio. Timeout called the Warriors.
He only got 2 timeouts, 3
With the
timeouts
pause in
left.
the action, let's
Let's
bring you
more
the
than
list of
6.
teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. Number 1, the Spurs. And third, the Warriors.
And they may be getting it done in slightly different ways, guys, but both of these teams are putting up a ton of points.
Here's Saric. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Kings in Sacramento. Paul kicks to Payton. And there's the call on John Collins. That is his first foul of the game.
Team score.
Here is Paul. 11 points for him in that last game against Sacramento.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Rose. 10-point lead. One-on-one here. And it's off from 3-point range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Hall. Good D by Drummond. Spurs leading by 12. 3-pointer. Hayward.
Short.
Second chance effort and taken away by Paul. And here we go. Saric all alone. And Kuminga throws it down.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
And some might go as far, Greg, as saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else. Like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
Here's Paul, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Damian Lillard and the Portland Trailblazers. Then on Thursday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Saric.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Green finds Paul. Payton in the corner. And it's set.
No, sir. Telegraph that one.
Keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Benjamin! Wow.
And the Warriors with possession here.
No.
Game. And
Fuck.
that one, good. Payton's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Boy.
Here's Rose. Green with the rebound. 5
That's
seconds.
not foul,
The
man.
Game clocks. Passes it to Paul. Back to Green, and stolen by Drummond.
It's like Drummond's 3rd deflection.
Hayward kicks to Collins. Shoots over Kuminga. Shot by Collins, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Spurs out in front. They lead by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what did you see in the first half?
Well, you gotta calm down.
You know, we weren't in mud. The guys were in attack mode. Nobody held the ball. You know, you pass, catch, or shoot. And we did that a lot in the first half.
Yeah, you had them swiveling, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the San Antonio Spurs. So, big fella, tell me, what's the key to grabbing the win in a tight game like this one?
Easy, Ernie. You got to overpower your opponent and hold nothing back. Some folks will say this is do or die time, but I call this something different. What, barbecue chicken or die tie?
Ding, ding, Kenny Smith, you win $1 million.
And now let's talk about this one. Man, what a great start for the San Antonio Spurs.
They're winning this game at the line, Shaq, somewhere where you really don't like to be. But they've got crafty scorers. They know how to pick their spots. I mean, they're stacking up the freebies.
Freebies? You know how many free throws I shot in practice just to hit over 50%?
Shoot over 50%? No, you probably shot over 50 million just to get 50.
Yeah, less than, buddy. My percentage is 50.6. That's 51 if you round it off.
That all.
Thank you for being with us.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Brandon Ingram has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
The core of this team all out there.
You ain't gonna jump, Clay? All right.
Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. That's Steve Kerr's 5.
Sometimes a pump fake is a way to test your defender too. Like sometimes the goal is not to get them to jump. The goal is to get them to react. If they don't react, then you know you got to jump shot anytime. See that a lot now in the NBA.
Defended by Drummond. And 2 shots coming up at the
Come on, man. On the shot. What? Where's the foul, man?
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for San Antonio. Brooks comes in for Gordon Hayward.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Outside, Green. Knocked loose. Stolen by Brooks. Richardson against Curry. Richardson, good.
Too small, bro.
And the Spurs lead by 13.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
The shot by Curry, no good.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Took him no time at all on that one. Porter's got himself on the board with 3 there.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Slick move by Curry with the ball, getting the defenders off balance so he can find a shot.
Here's Rose, following the basket by Stephen Curry. Rose scanning the floor. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got his 4th rebound in this one.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Rose, again, the
there we
Spurs,
go.
Good for 2.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Curry passes to Looney, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Here's Rose. No good. Shot missing. The Warriors go the other way.
And one of the many special things about Steph Curry, his loyalty. Sticking with this Warriors franchise since being drafted back in 09.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. That's worked for him. DA, thanks. And talking about Steph, he is the face of the franchise, and his loyalty is shown.
Steph's been a model citizen, never complains, never causes any issues, willing to work with young teammates. He is the ideal superstar to build around.
And it's Wiggins missing.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Richardson, that's a two-pointer and all around the rim that time before dropping in. Richardson's got his second bucket of the night. Timeout called the Warriors.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change.
Yeah, baby.
I'll be pretty curious.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Brandon Ingram comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Evan Fournier's checked in for Richardson. And Jones subbed in for Rose. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
All checked in for the Warriors. Spurs leading by 16. For three, Ingram. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
3 points.
Three-pointers are killing
They in
them
trouble
at this
now.
point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Got that one up quick.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Jones kicks to Ingram. Pulls up on the wing, and it's San Antonio with another.
A natural-born scorer. Ingram is a walking bucket, and he can beat you in so many ways.
And a wide-open look here for Wiggins. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his fourth assist in this one. It's stolen by Green. Ingram comes with the double team. Takes the three. They get it back. Here's Saric. Lays it up and banks it in. Saric has got 5 points so far.
And the anticipation of Saric, outstanding at staying engaged and just eating up those rebounds. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Wiggins. Here's Kuminga. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Paul with the ball. Jones covering. And Green slams it in.
While he's a bit undersized for a four, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Chris Paul picks up that one. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
The Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Fournier.
First personal foul. Team score.
Warriors trail by 16. The 9-foot shot. Moody the pass to Green. And it's blocked by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous despite having an average wingspan.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
To the middle. Paul kicks to Payton. Pass to Moody. A three-pointer off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Ingram drawing the double team. Jones from outside. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got 3 assists in the game. The Warriors shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Here's Paul. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Clark inside. Kuminga on him. And that one's good by Clark.
Go.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Andrew Wiggins, who's checked in for the Warriors. 59 seconds left in the third. The Warriors shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Payton dishes to Green. And the turnover again by Golden State. Let's take a look at the numbers for Brandon Ingram.
Oh, yeah.
Here are the Spurs with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Van Vliet passes to Clark. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
Kevon Looney is checked in for Draymond Green. And he makes both free throws. Here's Paul. He's got 10.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. 3rd all-time in career assists, 2nd all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
And so Paul nails both of them.
It's impressive what an enduring talent Chris Paul has been. A lot has changed around the league, but CP3 is still doing his thing and leading his guys to success.
Now here's Ingram. He's got 23. And it goes down 2 points. Ingram's got 25 points in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
He hits the second from the line. And San Antonio shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Golden State gets called for the foul. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And that one falls for Clark. San Antonio making a switch here. That one is no good. Here's Paul. 12 points for him. Inside. Here's Looney. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Looney's got 13.
The basketball genius of Paul in action, finding those chances to set his guys up.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with
everybody got to rotate, rebound, it's pace going back. It's attack, attack, attack.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for San Antonio, we've got Murray. Randy Clark is out there with Otto Porter Jr. Then it's Brett Van Vliet, and it's Richardson, and it's small forward.
I think Murray knows exactly what he's doing. He's going to go to that defender knowing he's going to get contact.
Richard, I know you've been to Africa. Your mom did a lot of great work there. How gratifying is it to see the investment that the NBA now is making over there?
Well, I look at how basketball changed my life and allowed me to accomplish so many great things. And then the more people that have the opportunity to allow basketball to change their lives, you got
no defense at all.
Borders, you have academies in basketball. You now have the Basketball Africa League. It's great to see these opportunities extended to more people across the globe. That's why basketball is a global game.
You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the three-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous two record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for San Antonio. The Warriors shooting at 51%. Really solid. Saric attacking and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And talking about Dario Saric, a role player, Richard, who does whatever is asked of him.
Yeah, those are the players that you need. You want a guy that doesn't care if he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a guy that just wants to win. And his selfless attitude helps serve as a catalyst for this team.
Drummond's checked in for Brandon Clark. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
To the inside, Saric. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 7th assist here tonight. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
And stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. Here's Drummond. Up and in on the layup. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio. Drummond's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. The Warriors making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. We've seen some kids go directly from high school, RJ, to the G League. How do you think that's working out so far?
Green and Kuminga sure looked good. And look, I think for a small select group of individuals, they should go and start working on their profession. No different than a musician, a tennis player. You should go and start focusing on your profession. But for other players, they need college development. I needed college for 3 years, and then that is what helped me become a better pro.
Out to Saric. Takes a 3. And the 3 ball is good. Saric has got 7 points here in this quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And stolen by Drummond. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Fades away. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. They grab their own miss. Here's Moody. Can't nail the jumper. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Drummond is double. The layup off target.
It's still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And that one falls from Saric.
And the toughness Saric provides is an important component. A physical, strong forward who does whatever is asked of him.
And it's Murray with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
You watching?
He goes right over Chris Paul.
There's that athleticism we talk about with Murray, a point guard with major bounce.
Paul passes to Looney. Thompson in the corner. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
This is one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Snatched up. Murray the pass to Drummond. For 3, Van Vliet. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Paul finds Looney. Outside, Green. Back to Paul. Shoots the 3. Doesn't go that time. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
From 3 points per game as a rookie to a night like tonight, Murray has molded himself into a primary scorer in this league.
Paul for 3. Offensive rebound.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Ball against Murray. Over Paul. Again, the miss by Murray. Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could, before long, have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those two cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
Murray right side. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Becoming a more consistent offensive weapon. Murray finding ways to contribute.
First free throw is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Murray nails both of them. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Paul passes to Looney. Back to Paul. On the wing, Wiggins. Off target from three-point range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Out to Ingram. Hayward outside. There's the 3. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Ingram's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Paul. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
That's a tough take by Paul inside. He is absolutely fearless, and that helps him get a trip to the stripe.
You know, Richard, we don't talk about it much, but Chris Paul's free throw shooting has always been rock solid.
Yeah, we're not going to see teams use a hack of Paul strategy, that's for sure. He's been 90% or over multiple times in his career.
One of the biggest changes in the NBA since I started broadcasting back in the early 80s, player movement, Richard. Guys switching teams all the time. Is that a good thing or a bad thing for the NBA?
I think for players, it's great because you have more mobility. You have a chance to change your environment and revitalize you. For the fans, I understand. Probably not so much because really they connect to these players, especially when you draft them or they're a part of an epic year or a championship. You just hate to see those players go. So there's 2 sides to it.
And I bet as a player, knowing you as I do, you probably enjoy the challenge of trying to reassert yourself, find out where you could best help your new team.
Yes, and you enjoy your new role. I've been in roles where I was expected to be a leading scorer. I've also been in a role where I was expected to mentor Kawhi Leonard, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Harrison Barnes. All those guys were drafted at my time in Golden State.
To the paint, here's Wiggins, rebounded by the Spurs.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Count the basket.
So quick at getting the shot off. Paul has that one in the bag.
Fournier against Thompson. Outside Fournier. Over Thompson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Fournier's got 5 points now this quarter. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Klay can get it done inside, too. His role on this team is to score.
For 3, Fournier. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for the Spurs.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Brandon Ingram.
And let's just say this, the name of the game is scoring, and yes, he provided that tonight. You're welcome.
Clark finds Porter. It's good from long range.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good. The contest and the rebound, folks, that is how you defend.
Hayward with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Putting defenders in tough spots is a trait of Hayward's game. I mean, he gets his man on the back foot and forces him to either foul or give up the easy one.
Hayward hits them both. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Dishes to Thompson. Hits it from three-point range.
You just can't let Clay find any looks anywhere for the three-point line. He makes quick work from the coffin corner.
And here's Collins from outside. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. With Evan Fournier. Hey, Evan, does a win like tonight's against this kind of competition show you how far you've come as a team?
Yeah, sure. You know, we're obviously showing progress. But we want to be a very good team. We are very ambitious.
Nothing wrong with a little ambition, Evan. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Brandon Ingram.
They had a really horrible third quarter. Curry, Jesus, bro. 2 of 11. 2 of 11? More turnovers. Sheesh. Clark had a good game. 21 for Hayward. Brooks had a great game. The third quarter. Gosh. Eight of 10 from 3. Dang. Scored about 20. Van there led the whole game. Wow. Also by 30 at one point. Dang. I can see it. Who was somebody 30? Alright. Not quite the Spurs Warriors game I'm used to, but it does happen sometimes. They've blown me out before. It's 14-0.